This is Bitcoin by James Keatley, and it was one of the biggest tricks of last year. It's a really clever way to produce a coin. But does it live up to the hype? What actually is Bitcoin and Bitcoin Plus? Using a Bic lighter as a wand, you produce a silver Morgan dollar out of thin air and have it vanish and appear somewhere else. You then take the coin and visually push it up through the table and to finish, turn it into a jumbo coin. Bitcoin can do all the previously mentioned and more. It's a utility device built into an ordinary everyday object that allows you to perform some seriously fun and amazing magic. It's sure to put a smile on the face of your audience. Each kit contains a gimmick lighter, handmade by the creator James Keatley himself, a gimmick Morgan dollar coin, a matching Morgan dollar coin, a jumbo Morgan dollar coin, 2 silencer sleeves, 20 replacement Bitcoin bands, and an online tutorial link that includes plenty of live performances, and it's taught with the creator James Keatley, along with Craig Petty also being there providing more insights. You'll also be receiving some routines from Nimid Phoenix, Chris James, Lord Harry, Henry Harris, Lloyd Barnes, and Doug Kahn. If you decide to go a step up and purchase Bitcoin Plus, you'll be receiving everything that comes with the original Bitcoin that I just named, but also the Phase 2 gimmick and the Morgan dollar coin replica, along with 3 plastic cups and the Phase 2 online tutorial link. Phase 2 is a way to have a coin appear under a glass in your spectator's hand. And the tutorial video that you receive with James and Craig runs for well over an hour. Now that you know what you'll be receiving, let's talk about how difficult it is to perform. It is not that difficult to perform depending on which routine you're doing. You know, there are some additional routines included from different creators that do vary from really easy to just a little bit more intermediate and advanced. So it just depends on which one you're doing. But for the most part, this is pretty easy to do just using some basic coin slides and basic sleight of hand. How are the angles for Bitcoin? Well, once again, it kind of depends on which routine you're doing, but for the most part, your angles are great. You can get around to be able to work this surrounded if you'd like to. What's the setup and reset like for Bitcoin? Well, the setup is just making sure the coin is properly loaded, and the reset is making sure that your coin is working properly and making sure that you don't have to replace the bands on the coin because, you know, it can break. I mean, it's just the nature of this gimmick. You might have to repair it. That's why they include the stuff to do that. And by repair, I mean, it's not going to take that long. It's pretty easy to do, but you will have to repair it in the sense of the word. Are there any negatives about Bitcoin? Really, the one main negative I have with this is that it could break in use. Like while you're using this, and the gimmick could break while you're performing. Now, it's not likely, and it probably won't happen, and honestly, it would take a lot of performances to get to that point, so you could just repair the gimmick ahead of time if you think that it's getting to that point. But it is kind of scary to me that sometimes you could be performing, and just the nature of this gimmick could snap on you. It's kind of like working with, you know, IT or something like that, or ET, you know, it's just kind of along that nature. Something could break on you in performance, and it's probably not going to, but there is always that risk. And I'm not too worried about it, but I did want to make you aware of it because that does scare me a little bit sometimes when I'm performing and I think, oh my gosh, something could go wrong, but something could go wrong every time. What are the positives about Bitcoin? Well, this is a really clever gimmick, and you can use this for a lot of different things, and I love that they include a bunch of different ideas on the tutorial video, so that way you can actually go out and do various things other than just one routine with this gimmick, because it's more than just a one-trick pony. It's a utility device. It's a way to produce a coin without your spectators knowing because your hands were clean. And I really like the jumbo coin that was included. This is the perfect size. I mean, you can palm it, you can do some slides with it, and it's slightly smaller than a regular jumbo coin, and I really like that about it. So good job, James, for sourcing a proper jumbo coin. Really do appreciate that. How much does Bitcoin retail as? Well, the regular Bitcoin that does not come with the additional Phase 2 with the coin under glass, that is going to be 104 US dollars. If you want to get the Plus, which is the coin under glass version, that's 129 US dollars. So it can be a little expensive because it is not cheap to make. You know, these are handmade by James himself, so it does have to be a little bit more expensive. I do think you can get your money's worth out of this product. There's a lot of ways to use it, and I think that you're going to be creating your own routines and own ways to use this gimmick and produce a coin out of basically thin air because you just got a wand that is a lighter and your hands are clean. So it's a really cool way to produce a coin, and I think you'll find yourself using it in various different ways. And the coin under glass edition can be used in other routines, not just ones with the Bitcoin lighter. Overall, this is a really cool way to produce a coin, and there's a lot of different things you could use this utility gimmick for. And James, very clever, very creative way. I appreciate all the routines you included. Good job on that. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today. I really do appreciate it. And if you feel like Bitcoin is for you, you can purchase it in the link in the description down below. There are order windows, so it's not like you can order it immediately. You need to check on the website, see when the next order window is going to be and when more will be available because it's currently sold out at the time of recording. See if it's available. If you'd like to purchase it, then you can do that. I'd also like to thank James for allowing me to have this product so I can do this review for people out there. And if you want to watch another video here on the channel, be sure to click on this video right here because you can go watch me do some more reviews or do some more various other Magic videos I do here on the channel. And YouTube told me you wanted to watch this, so they put it there. So I was like, why not? I mean, just go watch it, spend some more time together. It sounds great. I'll see you there. Sometimes all I think about is